Okay, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my page. So this morning I want to cause us to think. I'll be dropping just few questions to those that the self-acclaimed IPOB, better describes as autopilot, IPOB autopilot, and of course their leader, Simon Ekpa. Now this very video is for them. I want to cause you guys to think, and I want to give you reasons to think critically. Then you come to, without favor, okay, without favor and any other consideration to anyone. Okay, take your time and think through about this question I'll be dropping now. Now, first one is when the message was brought, the lawyers, the siblings of our leader have gone to meet him and came back with this message. Our leader said he wants Biafra land to be what? To be secured and calm. Of course, he came out during the court, one of the court case, and one of the court cases, and also made this before a live video. Now, this guy still insisted, Simon Ekpa still insisted that he wouldn't take instructions from someone under duress. He won't take instruction take instructions from someone in prison, which it has some clue in that it's important. There's some wisdom in it. Now, when our leader said he should be allowed to broadcast on Radio Biafra, where was our leader then? I don't know if autopilots have actually taken time to think about this. When our leader said he should be allowed to broadcast on Radio Biafra, where was he then? Was he a free man then? He wasn't a free man. Of course, he was under incarceration then. That's number one. Now, number two is the sit at home we're talking about here. Okay, the sit at home we're talking about here. Sit at home was actually introduced newly by our leader. I can remember those days when we talk about 30th May offense salad day. That's actually when sit at home was introduced. Now, by and by, our leader found that this very civil disobedience is not it will yield good fruit to us. That when you continue for a longer time, the disadvantage is way more. It outweighs the advantage. So our leader did what? He put a stop to it. Now, why is Simeon Ekpa doesn't want to hit to this? Of course, Mazi Benjamin Madibugu, cited this very and made us understand that look, Simeon Ekpa was actually rented by the government, by the DSSS, to keep on denting the image of IPOB, denting the image of our leader, whereby as this continued, our leader will remain under incarceration. He will remain under their care. All right. So I'm asking our people, take your time and think through this. If actually you want to shake your enemy, shake the enemies of Biafra so that they will leave our leader, why don't you go to where the economic hold of Nigeria? You know what? You know where to strike. Why didn't you go and strike? Why are you making life more miserable, more harder for our people in our land? Now, the other day I was at the East Atlanta. Sit at home has now become order of the day. Sit at home Monday, sit at home Monday is the key day, is the business beginning of the week. Okay, that is the very first day that business, and our people are not known to be lazy people. Our people are highly industrious people. We work hard for our money, we work hard for a living. So you now put sit at home on Monday. Have you ever thought about this? Why didn't you put that sit at home on Sunday? I bet you if he had put sit at home on Sunday, this issue would have been, if it has not been resolved, it will be almost like halfway. Simply because I don't want people guys to see me as someone that is not religious. I'm just being factual here. We're dealing with fact, without favor. Okay, without favor to anyone. We're just saying the fact. If Simon Ekpa, if he claimed he's working genuinely for the release of our leader, put it at home on Sunday and you watch what happens. All these big pastors, general overseer, GOs of various churches that that influence, that have millions of people as members, that influence millions of our people. When on Sunday, sit at home, holds on Sunday, these pastors will do what? These GOs will come out and talk about the release of our leader, and of course the members will follow suit. So you can imagine the level of attention that will be drawn, than you going and making life more harder for our people. How would you put that on Monday? It's very wrong. So I want you to comment on this. Comment on this. Let me know your take, okay?